Right, we're in the hothouse and we're going to have a quick look at a couple of new purchases. I know it seems like every other video on buying new plants, and I do buy a lot of plants, but I'm trying to be a bit more fussy, and I'm trying to only buy plants, reduce sort of rescue plants rather than just for the sake of it, because I like the look of it. And these two recent purchases, well, I literally got them this morning from Morrison's because we had to pick up a few groceries, as it were. So I always have a little look in the garden section, or the plant section, and they had these. I did see them last week and I was tempted, but they were £8. So, and we're talking about Calathea here, or Calathea, however you want to say it. I say Calathea. They had several different types, but these are the ones that have been fairly expensive and hard to get hold of the last few years, and now you still don't see them about much, but these were, you know, for £8 I think they were a good price. But yeah, so originally £8, I didn't pay that. I couldn't quite justify the purchase for £8, but so this is White Fusion. So this is a really nicely variegated plant. I bought one of these a couple of years back and really struggled over winter keeping these alive, and that's as a house plant, not as, you know, in a greenhouse or something. That, and they did come back, but then I left them in the hothouse over winter last year and they did not survive. So we got another one. So again, this with the fantastic variegation on that. So you've got a dark green, a mint green, and a white variegation, and then you've got the slight purple underside of the leaves as well. So really sort of colourful, really nicely patterned plant. Again, I can't stress this enough, these were ridiculously priced just a few years back. When they first came out, you were talking sort of £40 for a little pot like this, and yeah, now that's, like I say, they turned up at £8. I was tempted, but I didn't buy them. This one is a Calathea as well, and it is so this is White Fusion. So I think the common name, it's got no actual name tags on it. I believe this one is called Yellow Fusion for obvious reasons. These are White Fusion because they've got the white variegation, where these are Yellow Fusion just due to the more yellow variegation rather than the white. So there's quite a big difference in the two plants, but they're going to be very similar in a way of growth habit and care, but just look very different color wise. Again, so we're going to have sort of yellow, light yellow variegation in a mid green and a dark green. Again, slight purpling on the back. This really just going to be a quick one. So again, the tag doesn't say anything other than Calathea, and there's a mixture of pictures on there. But so yeah, for £8 I weren't too fussed about buying these plants, but £2.40, I thought I'll have them for that. So yeah, £2.40 each. And yes, they probably look a little bit rough at the moment, but there's plenty of good leaves on them, and we'll get them to perk up a bit before winter, I'm sure. So they're going to live in the hothouse for the next month or so until it starts getting cool, and we'll get them into full health before they go indoors as houseplants. And then next year they will be coming out to the hothouse and living their best life in summer in here. Right, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.